Joining me today on NYSE Floor Talk is Buddy Allen. He is the president and CEO at the American Cotton Shippers Association. Buddy, it's wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you for having me on Floor Talk.
Of course. So now, Buddy, let's start off by talking about the organization. Tell me about American Cotton Shippers Association and its mission.
Sure. So we're celebrating our centennial anniversary here at the New York Stock Exchange, 100 years of managing risk on behalf of the global cotton industry, particularly the U.S. cotton industry. Our members buy and sell the vast majority of U.S. cotton and the majority of the cotton traded in the world.
Now, Buddy, tell me, how has the cotton industry responded to consumer demand for sustainability?
Well, the U.S. cotton industry has developed a product we call the U.S. Cotton Trust Protocol. It's the most robust sustainability platform in agriculture in the world. It authenticates our sustainable production practices and it gives traceability so consumers know what they're purchasing. We're really proud of that. It's an excellent augment to our risk management portfolio.
And what types of challenges does the cotton market face?
Well, consumers, brands, and retailers have called for sustainability, and we are proud to meet that demand. Now we need market share. We need consumers to recognize the technology that's developed in the U.S. cotton industry. We can provide wrinkle resistance. We can provide attributes that you want, a cool feel. We can wick moisture. We can increase performance in a way we've never offered before, and we can do it sustainably. So we need consumers to recognize that. We need brands and retailers to leverage that technology and put it on the shelf so we can grow our market share.
And finally, Buddy, there have been proposals by federal regulators, including the Federal Reserve, to increase U.S. bank capital requirements called Basel III Endgame.
Yeah.
So tell me how this proposal could impact agricultural markets.
Sure. Well, first of all, I would just like to say that many people characterize this as bank regulation, and we think it's much bigger than that. It affects consumers, it affects agriculture, to your point, and ultimately it's harmful. We oppose these proposals, and there are a couple. Ultimately, it will add costs to manage risk in agriculture, so producers will be paid less for their products, consumers will pay more for those products, and U.S. ag exports will be less competitive in a very challenging global marketplace. So because of that, we think that regulators need to reconsider these proposals and be very careful how they proceed. At the end of the day, most stakeholders in agriculture use an intermediary or a third party to manage their risk, and those third parties, whether they're our members, merchandisers, whether they're futures commission merchants, they need efficient tools, and this will compromise that efficiency. And the last thing I want to say is we feel this is a big pivot from Dodd-Frank and previous regulation and legislation that really authenticated and showed the value of central clearing. Now we're turning away from that. Those are the grounds for our opposition.
All right. Well, Buddy, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Thank you.